Hello fellow bikers and bikettes. So I thought I'd give this a whirl and try my hand at moto vlogging. So I am currently on the Yamaha Tenere on my way to work. So I thought I'd bring you guys along and you can... Oh, the man walking on the road. I would follow along and let you join me and see where it goes. At least that bloke was walking on the right side, well, on the left hand side of the road. This is walking towards oncoming traffic. That's the good side of it. Let's try and avoid this little van. So we've got a bit of this and then motorways. So see. So this is my first ever attempt at moto vlogging. Oh, microphone for this. There you go. At moto vlogging. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a learning curve, no doubt. There'll be things to take away. The start of the season is ahead of me, so I have got a ride this weekend. Weather permitting, hopefully it's alright. And then next weekend I'm away at the Adventure Bike Rider Festival. First time I've ever been. So we shall see how that goes. Excited and camping. Going solo, so hopefully we'll meet loads of people there. That's my mentality anyway. I'm going to be friendly and approachable, hopefully. So, oh, almost got caught out then by the van. This van, thank you very much for the van. So yeah, this weekend I've got to try and pack. Did a trip in a car last month. So I've got to try now and get all that stuff that I took in the car onto the bike, which will be an interesting ride. For any of you eagle-eyed viewers of you, yes, I do know I need fuel. But as you'll see, except for the service station on the motorway, there isn't anywhere to fill up. So I will take the risk and go to work. Well, go to the one by work. Oh, look, Mr. BMW driver. There's no way he saw me. There's no way he could have seen anything coming around that corner. But each to their own. It was safe. I didn't have to brake. I wasn't in harm's way. So it's quite a warm day today. I'm not one of these Brits that's going to sit here and moan it's hot, but by gum it is hot. By gum. Who says by gum? But anyway, it is hot. So they're resurfacing this road. They closed it last night and did the other side, so hopefully they'll finish this tonight. I'm due to finish work at 2 AM, so hopefully by the time I come back they will have reopened it. I'm just going to sit in a bit of traffic for the time being. So, again, I apologise to anyone that's watching this. Oh, that was close. To anyone that was watching this about the sound quality, video quality and everything, I promise it will get better. It is vlog number 1. So it's more of a learning curve, seeing how I like the way I sound on camera, and also to put it out there that I'm sure there'll be people that will tell me what I'm doing wrong. So hopefully we'll learn from there. We'll just go around this roundabout. Very busy today. I mean, it's a Tuesday at 2:40. It seems like an excessive amount of traffic. Get on the motorway in a minute and we can test what the sound quality is like on the motorway. I don't imagine it's going to be great. Again, it's all a learning curve. So I'm currently using the GoPro Hero 7 Black with a case I got off Amazon that allows the mic adapter from GoPro to slide underneath and be mounted. And then I'm using the Drift microphone. If I can work it out how to do it, I'll put links in the description below. If anyone's interested or anyone's got any better suggestions of what I can do. It's just a nice leisurely ride to work. I thought it takes about half an hour-ish. A bit more, there's traffic, so about 35 minutes to go. video won't be that long, I'll do editing bits and stuff. Yeah, so as I say, I'm on the Yamaha Tenere 700. I'll talk about the bike because it's a bike vlog. I've had the bike a couple of months now. I've done 3,000 miles on it now. If all goes well, I will do a proper review on it, but I really like it. I've always wanted a Tenere. I passed my test when they had the 660s, but they were phasing them out, so they were hard to get rid of. Hard to get. And ones now seem to have been well used, shall we say. So I tried the Super Tenere, just didn't really appeal to me. It just seemed to lack a lot of power, and I ended up back then in 2015 I got a Triumph Tiger Explorer. It had all the bells and whistles. I quite like the simplicity of this one, so we're moving on a fair few years now. Now we're on the Yamaha Tenere. I find it very comfortable. I'm just shy of 6 foot, I'm 6'11". I have to tippy toe it on a standard seat. I have got the lowered seat, but I haven't felt the need to fit it yet. I seem to manage alright, because the bike's quite light, so it's not the hardest thing in the world to manhandle on tippy toes. I've got the Yamaha luggage rack installed with a Givi 58 litre out tracker on it, and I've installed, I haven't got them on now, but I've got the racks for the Yamaha panniers, which are installed, ready for, as I say, the adventure bike weekend. Quite excited about that. I'm going Thursday night. I'm doing the Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, and coming back Sunday, so it'd be nice to get a bit of a break. Just feel we're out here. It'd be nice to get a bit of a break and out in the wilderness of the biking community, I guess. Now, I want to try and do a off-road course while I'm there. Probably not going to take this out on the off-road course. I'm a bit precious of my little baby. But yeah, so I've done 3,000 miles on it, pretty comfortable. Still on the original tyres. Still got quite a bit of life left in them. The only thing that does let it down, as you can see, is the fuel tank. Being only 16 litres, I get about 200 miles to a tank out of it. And that is pushing it. So as you can see, I've done 17 miles so far on the reserve. By the time we get to work, it'll be about 30. But I've tested that out, and I've done various stops at certain points to see how many litres are left in the tank, and I don't seem to be stuttering, so yeah, we'll cruise along here. Most of that miles is done on the motorway. Most of the time on my commute. It's a 52 mile a day commute on the luxurious M1, as you can see. Yeah, I'm really happy with the Tenere 700. See, it's not the fastest thing in the world, it's not going to break any land speed records, but it's comfortable. My seating position, my legs are quite comfy, my arms are bent but stretched out. I get to work and I get no sort of fatiguing from it. So overall, yeah, I'm impressed with it. I really like it. It's simple. I mean, there's no bells and whistles. Just to get on a bike and ride. And hopefully one day I'll progress to being a bit more off-roady on it, but for the time being, I like the styling of it. This is a 2021 model on a 2022 plate from my local Yamaha dealer. Going for the sort of black and blue and grey version. So yeah, I like it. There's a few things that, like the fact that jiggles about quite a bit, but there is kits you can do to replace that, and we'll sort that out at some point. It's a work in progress, shall we say. It's a work in progress. A bit like this vlog, I guess. official. It's always 60 at this point in the motorway. This is around Luton Airport. Always is 60. Doesn't matter what time of day I come, always stuck at this point at 60. Look at this weather. How nice is this? Hopefully this stays around for a bit. What's the date today? It's June, so quite nice. It's very nice. Yeah, so I do this commute every day, 5 to 6 times a week. And as I say, the bike's really comfortable, doesn't seem to cause any discomfort or anything like that. I like it suits me, suits my riding style. And the tyres that are on it are the factory ones, they're the Pirelli Rallies, and I think they're alright. They grip well. I've not had any moments where I thought, oh, in the wet or in the dry or anything, so yeah, I think they're quite good. Probably going to go for more road inspired tyres next time though. So anyone got any suggestions on that? You're watching for that? That made no sense. If you've got any suggestions on tyres, if you are a Tenere user or a bike of this style user that are more road inspired, please drop a comment. Why reinvent the wheel if someone's already done it for you? So there's always going to be someone out there that's done what I want to do with it. So, you know, I like it. It's comfy. Got a few plans to try and get away on it this year. Solo, not too up, so it'll be just me. We'll see what we can get away with. I'd like to do the Isle of Wight. I always fancy doing the Isle of Wight when I was a kid, but I always fancy doing it now. Partly because I can take the bike and pretty much do it all in a weekend. Like a long weekend. Plus, I've never taken the bike on a ferry, so it'd be good to take the bike on a ferry. The old man seeing me next day, which is always good. Potter along to work. It's also helping my fuel economy. So yeah, so we're on the motorway. I don't know what the sound quality is like yet. As I say, it's the first one, so we shall see what it's like. Just thought it was a good excuse to get out in the nice sunshine and bring you guys along. Traffic seems a bit heavy today. It's been heavier today than it has been all week. So. Started work on Sunday this week, so this is day 3. Obviously Sunday is always quiet. Not really that quiet though, but it's always quieter than the rest of the week. It's a nice looking key, isn't it? It's the new Sportage. Very nice. Nice Amazon lorry. The new Lidl building, but they've been building it for years, but it should be, well, it's massive as you can see, it's huge. I'm intrigued to see what that is, because if you don't know any much about me, I'm a lorry driver by trade, so that'll be an interesting one to see what the jobs are like there. I've done a bit of research and they all seem to be subcontractors, so it'll be interesting to see what that's like being that big, whether it's still a subcontractor or not. Just can't get over this weather and how nice it is. It's nice and still in my full bike gear, partly because of having to do this commute on the motorway is always the wise thing to do. So I am a tad on the hot side, shall we say, but comfortable. I know I'm wearing a jacket, put it that way. Oh, now we're going back up to national speed, which is nice. Pass all these lorries quite nicely, safely. Look around. Blue sky, a few clouds, but predominantly blue, which is nice. If it stays like this, I can't imagine it'll be this warm when I go to come home, but it should still be quite pleasant. I'm in some bullet cycle jeans. So they're lovely in this type, but sometimes when I come home it's a bit on the cold side, shall we say. It's whether being cold at night or colder at night is more of an inconvenience than sweating on the way to work. So, but these are alright. They've got armour in them. Quite a fan of their stuff. Which I tend to pick up from the MCM Festival of Motorcycling. They always have a good selection of gear there. Just going past Toddington Services. Yeah. I don't know if you could see in there, but fuel is over £2 a litre there now, even for petrol. Diesels 2.10 I think it was, 2.20. I think it was 2.10 for petrol and 2.20 for diesel. It's still on the rise. Back over. So we've got to get some fuel. So I'll pull into the fuel station. I'll show you how many miles I've done for a tank. I've not been very economical this time. I should do with the rising fuel prices, but it's just too much fun. I've got a friend of mine that does 60 everywhere. So on the motorway, 60. If he's in a 50, he does a 40. If he's in a 60, he does a 50. Fortunately, I am not that kind of rider. It's a 70, I like to be doing around 70. It's a 60, I like to be doing around 60. National speed for me is national speed. I do try, and then all of a sudden I forget and I like go whizzing off and I'm like, oh, that didn't work, did it? He keeps telling me to try it and seeing what difference I get out of the fuel. I will do one day, I guess. One day I will. Two helmets. I have a work helmet that I use just for commuting, and I have a personal helmet. So the idea is at the moment until I get what I want working right, I will it's now national speed again. I will then fix the microphone in permanently. So hopefully you can hear me alright. Understand what's going on here. I slowed right down, but then it's national speed literally just in front of me, so that doesn't really make much sense, does it? with caution, shall we say. It's an interesting trailer, isn't it? A trailer on a trailer on a trailer. Trailer on a trailer on a trailer on a trailer. Past that, I don't know what that was all about. We went from national to 50 to 40 to national. It seemed to slow down. I can't seem to see what you slowed down for. Is part of the lovely smart motorway network. Done mileage wise, 208 miles to this tank. Is impressive. Around out of 16 litres. There'll be a little bit more than that by the time we get to the petrol station. And I always like to keep a track of how many miles I do per tank. Everyone thinks I'm mental, but I always have done. Even in the car, do the same. Always fill up, clear it, start again. Don't know why. Don't do anything with it. Just keep an eye on it, I guess. If all of a sudden I don't know. All of a sudden, if I was shy, I don't know what it would be. Other than the fact, not shy. When I say shy, but if I was ever like massively low, I'd have a look. But it always seems to be the same. Today, obviously, we pushed it a bit further than normal. Normally I do one way of this journey. I don't normally. I came home last night and it started flashing, so I mean obviously turned around and came back. I like using the same petrol station. Sometimes I go round, sometimes I just, depending on how much time I've got between and work, I just take the time. Through this gap here, like that. Let's work our way to the front. Here we go around here, and then we can, especially when it's being hot and sticky, you can lean it right in. weather is such a shame to be going to work when it's this weather, isn't it? It'd be nice to be out and about and do some proper riding in it. Unfortunately not. There's quite plenty of space, not to freak him out with the motorcyclist up there. This is quite a nice developing area, isn't it? With nice houses. I had a feeling he was going to pull over to that side. He did turn right into Magna Park and round there. Dealership. I always get weird looks when I go in there on the bike. His phone alarm's going off in the pocket. There we go. Don't want to be walking into a petrol station with an alarm going off, do we? Roundabout, back on ourselves. Yeah, see, I'm one-footed on the Tenere, so it's not too bad. I'm flat-footed, one-footed. Obviously I've got a slight lean on, but the bike is light enough that I can get away with it. So, I will end the vlog here. Thank you for tuning into my first one. As you can see, I've done 215 miles to the tank. Right, we'll end it here so I don't have to be a weirdo talking to myself in a petrol station. But yeah, quite happy with that, 215. Where's this car going? Right. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and stay tuned for hopefully some better action in the future. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Bye bye.